especially to our website. Once you go to our website at 3guysdon'tlie.tv, you'll see a section that says movie reviews. We're going to do some real movie reviews where you're going to hear some real stuff, real opinions from real guys. 3 Guys Don't Lie. Remember, we don't lie, America. But I'm here with the king. We call him the king. He's in front of the 3 guys, and he is our movie specialist. So today, we're going over we're going to review 3 different movies. We got Harry Potter. It's a lot of stuff about Harry Potter. We go over there. Transformers, and we're going to do Spider-Man. Spider-Man was out, which I was really disappointed about that. The first movie that we have today is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, starring Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, Emma Watson, Helena Bonham Carter, and Robbie Coltrane. This is about, of course, Mr. Harry Potter. He finally comes, a 15-year-old finally goes into adolescence, and he starts having these dreams on the evil Lord Voldemort. So, with that said, sir, the king, tell me what you thought about the movie.
Personally, not a big fan of the Harry Potter films. I mean, I'd say maybe it was improvements on the other ones.
Right.
Some things, it's hard to do an adaptation from a book to a movie.
Right.
Some parts they didn't do it so great, especially
right.
with Sirius Black.
Yeah, he's deaf, right.
I mean, you got Sirius Black. I mean, he's a great character. Personally, why kill him in the first place?
Right.
But really, in the book, it was 2.5 chapters. In the movie, you got 1.5 minutes for the death scene.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was unbelievable too, because I was rooting for him. Of course, I guess the good guys had to die, and so that was a little disappointing for me. But
how did you not root for Gary Oldman anyway?
Yeah.
I mean, he got him in Commissioner Gordon. He was amazing. He's doing Air Force One as the terrorist. I haven't seen him play a bad part yet, even when he's done bad movies.
Right. That was
so.
I was a little disappointed with. Well, the movie was really long, and did you even hear about the whole thing about the book when it came out? There was lines wrapped around the street, around the corner. It was crazy.
What I loved about that is somebody actually stole the manuscript.
What?
Somebody stole the manuscript of the book before it comes out, and this is a great story. I think it was one of the radio shows around here. I think it was Kid Chris or somebody got a guy to go to the movie line like 12 in the morning with a loudspeaker, reading every character and the page they die in the book. No. And there's about 20 characters that die in the book, in the last one.
Wow.
And I think it was a woman actually punched him in the face eventually.
Oh.
And personally, if somebody did that to me, I'm a big book fan. If somebody did that to a comic book, a movie, or a book I read, I'd be pissed. But since it's Harry Potter, I kind of give him an applause on that one. Yeah. And he's got guts. Personally, my opinion, not a big fan. If you're a Harry Potter fan, G.O. If you're not, no go.
No go for the king. Definitely a G.O. I think it was a pretty good, long movie. But so be prepared with your popcorn and candy. So next we had Transformers. Transformers, more than meets the eye. That's right, this is your boy. Okay, so Transformers, starring Shia LaBeouf, Tyrese Gibson, Josh Duhamel, Anthony Anderson, and Rachel Taylor. Okay, if you don't know about Transformers, it's an intergalactic war between the Autobots and the Decepticons. Now they wage war on Earth. So tell me what you think about that.
I thought it was a pretty good movie. The first question came to mind always was, when did Michael Bay get good? Doesn't have a good resume per se. The Island I thought was pretty good, but still, it was a big jump going from Bad Boys to Transformers. And I was shocked who would even give him a project that big. But Steven Spielberg can give anybody a project these days. No, I thought it was very good. I thought the special effects are great. The action. We got some good explosions, and the story bound together very well. It starts out, you got stories all over the place, and it all meets together at the very end.
You had to tell America that fight scene between Optimus Prime. You gotta tell them.
Optimus Prime and Bone Crusher. Optimus Prime just rips him in half. It was nothing too.
I know, unbelievable. The fight scene was only about 10 seconds. He beat him up so bad. But it was great. It was great. I think the special effects, it made the movie seem so real. And when I heard the movie was coming out and it was going to be, you used to seeing Transformers as a cartoon, but when you see it in the real life, or when it takes place in real life, you say, how cheesy would this be? But it really looked good.
I was shocked, because I'm thinking Transformers. For one, I said Michael Bay, and then we got, even look back in the comic books and the cartoon, I remember playing with the little, like, the cars turned into things, reading the little books when I was a kid. And I didn't think it'd be able to be a serious film. As far as, serious comparing it to the new Alvin and Chipmunks movie coming out.
Right.
But I thought it made me think this could happen.
Right,
and I'm a kid reading this, it's like, oh, this can't happen.
Yeah, it was great. I think, again, one of the only things that I have a problem with, or what I had a problem with, it was two things, actually. I'm tired of action movies or things when it comes to, like, the supernatural or something different. Why do they always have to turn it into a love story, That pisses me off a little bit,
I mean, yeah, you got him out. This nerdy kid meets the girl of his dreams. Global, and then we got aliens attacking at the same time. Is that a coincidence? I mean, he finally gets to pop his cherry when the world's about to be destroyed.
When it's about to be, right.
At the end, you got them making out on top of Bumblebee, the big greasy sweat stain. If that stains like that from just kissing, I'm doing something wrong.
All right, so the last scene with, you have Megatron turning into a plane. I have an issue with that.
I can't remember once he turned into a plane for one.
Right.
I mean, for one, a plane's nothing for him. I mean, come on, look at this.
He's a gun. He's a gun and cannon, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so what would you give it?
I would give it a Geo.
Definitely.
I think it was a good movie, and I think that everybody should go and see it, and not just for Megan Fox.
No. Well, you get the King and incredibly sexy Charles Gregory, 2 Geos, ladies and gentlemen. Next. For me, stop making Optimus Prime a comedian. He's not a comedian. All right. Spider-Man 3, everyone. Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, James Franco, Thomas Haden Church, and Topher Grace. Okay, now you finally have Peter Parker start to find his swagger when he come in contact with an evil symbiote that turns his suit black. He gets his little swagger, finally get MJ wondering, like, wow, this is somebody new. Fight Sandman and struggles with Venom. So tell me what you think about that, man.
As a movie critic, I like to be fair when it comes to rating movies. I like to let the filmmaker know exactly what I think about the movie. The only thing I can say about Spider-Man 3 is, he did a good job for Topher, but and then when you see Venom, you're waiting to see Venom.
Yeah.
For one, he doesn't have the tongue or anything. It's just Spider-Man with teeth. It's the only difference. And then when he takes the mask off, he's got vampire teeth.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah, that didn't make any sense.
What they should have did is get Thomas Haden Church. He was great.
Right.
Give Sandman. Even like the 2 fight scenes between Harry and Peter were great.
Right.
They were both really good, and then that was about it. Everything else about the movie was complete garbage.
Right. I think they wanted to pull everybody in, from the kids and the women and everybody else. I had an issue again with a love scene with this.
Yeah. Oh, this one was. They're sitting there on the web. It's all romantic. This was way too. I can understand, because it's his dream girl of his dreams, but they went too much into it. He starts going nuts and beating everybody up and killing people just because Mary Jane breaks up with him. That's why he puts the symbiote on and becomes emo and asks for milk and cookies. The story, it was way out there. For one, the comic book fans had no idea what the hell was going on. And then people who didn't know the comics still had no idea what's going on. So.
All right, so tell me, America, tell America what you think.
I'm going to give him a big no-go.
A big no-go for me as well. So, America, we're going to tune out. Make sure you tune back in, though, for other reviews. You'll hear everything about it. So, this is the incredibly sexy Charles Gregory from 3 Guys Don't Lie and the King, our movie specialist. And we're tuning out here at 3 Guys Don't Lie, so stay tuned. Peace.
There's also a lot of misconceptions in the Harry Potter movies that don't make much sense. For one, he wants to be a wizard.
Right.
And why is he flying around in a broom?